Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing? I'm so glad y'all all are here. I'm just coming back from church. I'm waiting to eat because I'm hungry because I'm like hungry. But what's up? What's up? How is everybody day? How's your weekend? My weekend has been blessed. The Lord has been blessing me. I'm so excited. So on the 23rd of this month, I'll be a regular. A regular. So I'm like completely excited. A regular means that you'll be a continue. You'll continue to work for the post office as long as you're there. Um, you'll get better benefits, better pay, better vacation. So that is awesome. Like I said in my other videos that I work for the post office. So it's time for a story time. I'm kind of shy about my story. I'm hoping that y'all won't judge me on it, but this is something that I probably need to do and to release and to get out in the open. And I hope y'all understand that this is my story time. This is something that I want to do, and I hope that y'all understand and don't judge me, please. But I know everybody's mean, but it's okay. We're all here. We're all human. We all make mistakes. But anyway, let's get to it. So, like I said, my name is Talina Hoover. I'm 44 years old. I am the oldest of five kids. Under my parents' name, I won't say my parents' name. I was born August 7th, 1975. Please don't look that up because I will shoot you. Just playing. I was just playing. But anyway, I was born retarded. Everybody would probably be like kind of shocked and like, really? You don't look it. But yes, I was born retarded. I was born, I couldn't talk, I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit up by myself. They wanted to put me in a special ed class, for the for the disabled. But my parents, who believe in God, they was raised in God, raised in church all their life, and they wanted to put me in a school for the special. But my parents, they prayed and prayed, they asked God that I live to have a regular life, or whatever, because that's how I wanted to. They want me to have a normal life, and whatever. Doing when I was, getting older, I had peach and spirit, peach impairment, or that it's kind of to sometimes I feel like I'm slow, sometimes my brain, but I know good and well that God is blessing me. I'm smart as a whip. I am a blessing to others. I'm very generous. I'm very kind. When I was growing up, I was a virgin. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 19 years old. To this guy that I really, really liked, and we were both in high school, and I fell in love with him. And he didn't know. He didn't know that I was a virgin until I told him, and he said I should have told him so it would have made it seem special. Special to those, special to him, or whatever. But I was shy, and I told him we did it and whatever. Then ever since then I lost my virginity. I was a wild child out here in the streets. So I used to live in Oakland. I don't live out here. I do live out here, but I used to live in Oakland. I was a wild child. I was out there just doing whatever or whatever. I had a couple of boyfriends here and there. I had, um, I was introduced. First, I was introduced in drugs. So I used to do crack, cocaine. Um, I smoked weed with my ex every now and then. I woke up. I was a prostitute. I was a prostitute for about 8 months. My ex boyfriend, he introduced me to be an escort. It's a totally different guy. I was an escort for probably about a couple of months. I ever since then I lost my self worth. I lost my confidence. I was so from the time that I became finished being an escort. Being a prostitute, my self worth is low. I was really it really did something to me, to the point where that I couldn't even looking at men faces or whatever. Cause I walked by and I had my head down because I didn't have that confidence to look at them or whatever. And it took a really long time. It took a really long time to build my confidence up. From the time I was 21 and I'm 44. Just imagine how long that is. I was insecure. I was in two abusive relationships or whatever, by my ex boyfriend who was my pimp or whatever. He had other women, because that's what pimps do. They have other women. So it was just me at the main time. So I was his main chick or whatever. He had this young girl that I knew that I grew up, and she used to go to the same church I did or whatever. My parents didn't know nothing about it until maybe about a year ago. Maybe until one day that my god brother had seen me at the mall. I was at the Eastmont Mall at the time. Eastmont Mall used to be popping back then, but things have changed. Oakland's trying to do better, but my parents knew and they found out. He used my ex boyfriend. He took care of me. He did my hair. I guess that's what pimp's supposed to do. They supposed to take care of they hoes and wife, they hoes or whatever. I used to stay at his parents' house, and we couldn't pay the rent for the hotel. We slept outside. Can you believe it? We slept outside or whatever. So I was just out there determined to, live a better life or whatever, because I didn't want to sleep outside, and I just had to make sure that we had enough money for a hotel, to eat, to dress. Sometimes we'd go back to his parents' house. One fateful day, I decided that I had enough because we were sleeping at some other girl that who wasn't really a prostitute. It's some chick that he had met, and we slept. I slept on the couch, and he slept in her bed. So I was really offended. I didn't want to do it anymore. So one day, I decided to up and leave or whatever, and I grabbed because we had two same cuts. We had it was a fake fur jacket. It was like a leopard kind, and it was really small. And I just took it. I didn't really care because I had the medium or whatever. Man, she had the small. So one day he had called me. And he said that he wanted to for me to pick up my jacket because I had the wrong jacket. And he asked me why did I leave, and I told him, I said, because I felt like that I didn't have a lot of self worth for myself. I was losing myself on whatever. Even when I was um, on drugs. I was super skinny. My dad found out and whatever, and he said you was skinny. And sometimes when you smoke and you don't have that backbone to stop. But that day I did. I was literally skinny. I still had boobs, but I didn't have no butt. I was skinny. You can see my collarbone. And so I stopped smoking altogether and whatever. I used to smoke weed. I think pretty much everybody used to smoke weed and whatever. But I did. I smoked weed, but I don't smoke weed anymore. I haven't smoked weed for about, what, 3 years? Or whatever. And honestly, that's a good feeling because I didn't like the choking part. Smoking and you go, you choking, your lungs all burning and stuff. So you're like, oh, Lord Jesus. So yeah, I was a prostitute. I was an escort. My That didn't last long. He just wanted because of the money, how fast the money was. But after I told him that I was a prostitute, when you tell somebody, a guy that you really thought you liked, that you sometimes you have to keep things to yourself because they run with it or whatever, and they like, oh, you was an escort, oh really, oh okay, well let me see, we can get this money together. But I was like, I should have followed my intuition. Women, guys, follow your intuition. Your intuition will never get you wrong. Like literally, it will never get you wrong. But it was the Lord who told me to get out of that situation or whatever, and I prayed. I literally, I was doing bad, literally. I ran away when I was home. And the great thing, you know what? I ran away from home. I didn't really want to be at my parents' house. Or whatever. Me and my mom always used to get into it or whatever. I had, she used to, I love my mom and I love my parents or whatever. She used to beat me with a belt. All kids used to get whoopings with switches, but I had like marks on my legs and stuff. And ever since then, I had a temper tantrum. I put a hole in my parents' wall because I left my what you call that? it's a Bath and Body. I left my Bath and Body at home at the mall, and I came home. And I was like, why nobody pick it up? So one day I went to the house and I punched I punched a hole in the wall. And my mom was like, why you do that? Why you punch a hole in the wall over there? And I'm like, because y'all left my bag. She's like, that's your fault, and whatever. You should have never did it, or whatever. And so, and I'm like, and I was wrong for that, or whatever. I was wrong, and so ever since then, things were starting to happen really bad. But then the Lord forgave me, and because I gave myself, the Lord protected me. Whatever. You see the scar right here. I got bit. I used to work for a veterinary hospital, and I got bit in the face. I got to be in a phase right here. And the dog had grabbed me. Just imagine if the dog had grabbed me by my nose. Just imagine he would have ripped my face off or whatever. So it was like, Lord Jesus. And my brother said that my lip was flapping like a fish, because you can see it like a gill. And it was stinging, it was bleeding or whatever. And when I went to the doctor, and Lord Jesus, it is crazy because they are so rough. Further, one guy, he doing it slow and I was crying. Then the other guy, he poking it real hard. He said, you gotta do it real hard. So when the number go faster. And so after a while, I was in tears. It hurt so bad. Or whatever. I wish no pain on nobody, not even my worst enemies or whatever. But I'm running out of time. I wanted to share you my story because this is my story time. I'm still learning to work this on YouTube. I said I would be, try to post more, but maybe I'll try to post one or two out of this week. And I hope that you enjoy my video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm really funny when you get to know me once I get more comfortable being, looking at the camera. I hope you please subscribe to your friends to subscribe to my channel. And I love you with all my heart. May God bless you and have a beautiful week. Peace. I love you.